What's up, YouTubers? Today I have the granddaddy of junk wax, 1988 Donruss. I picked this up at my local antique mall for a whopping $5. And when I hear the term junk wax, this is the set that I instantly think of, because back in 1988, every convenience store, gas station, toy store, everybody had 1988 Donruss. And as far as I know, Panini is still manufacturing this product. Cases upon cases are still available on eBay. These were available in wax packs, rack packs, cello packs, blister packs. I saw this Dale Murphy face like everywhere I went back in 1988. Even the guy at the flea market, Bernie, had these. He normally just sold power tools and car parts, but he even had boxes and boxes of 1988 Donruss. And every weekend at Bernie's shop or corner spot at the flea market, he would be there looking dead, selling 1988 Donruss boxes. So, fond memories of my youth. I'm not going to open up this whole box, obviously. I don't want to have a 30-minute video of a bunch of scrub 1988 Donruss. So, what I'll do is probably open up maybe about 10 minutes worth of packs. And there's really no value here. I mean, most of these cards, if you're looking around, you can get them for 25 cents. Even the three Hall of Fame rookies, or excuse me, two Hall of Fame rookies, Robbie Alomar and Tom Glavine, can be had for 50 cents or something like that. So, I mean, I'm hoping to get some of the bonus cards, the MVP cards, which were inserted randomly into packs. Of course, Diamond Kings, and maybe I'll even finally put together my Stan Musial puzzle right there. So let's get into a few of these packs and see what we get. 1988 Donruss, also a pretty horrible design from 1988 Donruss. We'll see those here in just a second. This was the first year that Donruss really went crazy with production. 87 Donruss is still readily available, but it's not anywhere near the production that 88 Donruss had. So I'm just going to flip through the cards pretty quick here. There's my first Diamond King. We got Bob Welch's Grape Juice. Rest in peace, Ken Caminetti. Sweet Lou. Terry the Fool. Willie Don't Call Me Guillermo Hernandez. Randy's Always Ready. That's an interesting card. The Ripken family. One of those guys is a bleep face. I'll let you figure out who that is. Big Tim Stoddard. Nails. Alan Trammell, Hall of Famer. Chris Bando. Jerry Curl Jeltz. And Jesse Barfield. And we got Stan the Man's jersey there. I can't believe how many of these boxes and packs are still out there unopened. You think of the millions that got opened back in 1988 and 89 and how readily available they still are. It's crazy. Blowjob Surhoff, Steve Lyons. There's my first MVP card, bonus card, Darryl Strawberry. That's one of the BC 20. And actually the 1 through 14 of the MVPs are easier to find than the 15 through 26. Those are supposedly short print, and for short printed 88 Donruss, that's like only 4 million made rather than 10 million. So, Oral Hershiser trying to bunt. Greg Gagne with the spoon. Cal Ripken, Hall of Fame. And Al Leiter, rated rookie, my first rated rookie with that iconic logo. Al Leiter had a pretty good career, threw a no-hitter for the Marlins back in 97. All the Donruss packs from up until 91 or 92, I think, is the first year that they changed the backs. The coloring might have changed, but the general setup was the same on all of them. So, more Stan the Man puzzle pieces. Set those aside, build my puzzle later. Pete O'Brien, his kid is now somewhere. Alan Trammell, famous Dick Perez Diamond Kings. Always a fan of these. Maybe I'll actually put that whole set together. I might have that somewhere. I had so many of these when I was a kid, but who didn't? John Moses building the ark. Benito Santiago, Diamond King. Gotta get my checklist. Devo White, whipping it good. Frankie V. Let's see here. I don't have the Roberto Alomar rated rookie, shockingly. I think I've got a couple of the Tom Glavine rookies, but I do not have the Robbie Alomar rated rookie. Let's see if I get that in here. Bob Stanley, he of the blown World Series in '86. Darryl Strawberry, always had good-looking cards in the '80s. Pete Incaviglia. Mackie Sasser rated rookie. My dogs are barking. I think somebody's, one of my kids is coming home from being out with his buddies. Dave Steeb. Domingo Ramos. And Alfredo Griffin. And then that pack here. Keep going here. Get about 10 minutes worth of packs. See if I pull a Robbie Alomar there. 331 lifetime average for Stan the Man. Walt Terrell. Donnie Moore, rest in peace. Gave up the Dave Henderson home run in the '86 ALCS, and then I think maybe a year and a half later, tried to kill his wife and then committed suicide. Sad story. Cal Daniels, Diamond King. Lance Parrish. Teddy Higuera. And Paul Merrill before the steroids. Interesting side note, Teddy Higuera was one of the last few pitchers that threw a screwball. That pitch has kind of fallen by the wayside. All right, we'll get a couple more packs here. Glenn Davis, Eric Stephen King, Gibby, Steve Lake, Wally Backman, Tony Fernandez, a good hitter back in the day, Jack Clark. That pack was awful. I could have bought this whole set for probably cheaper than I bought this wax box, but what fun is getting a complete set. Rob Deere probably had close to 200 strikeouts that year. 186. Greg Jeffries. This was like the hottest card back in like 1988, 89. Now it's about a 5-cent card. Mike Scioscia, Tim Belcher. Kurt Manwaring rated rookie. Forgot he had a rated rookie in the set. Wild Thing, Mitch Williams. Gotta make sure I keep these all in Gem Mint 10 condition. Mark Langston, Seattle Mariners. Good strikeout pitcher from back in the mid to late 80s. Mark Crystal Clear. Mike Pagliarulo with the old fielding hat underneath his batting helmet. Nobody does that anymore. There's Mark Langston regular card. Tim Raines, Hall of Fame, Diamond King. Bob James. Can't see his mental tooth. He had a front tooth that was in pretty bad shape. I don't know why I always bring that up. I think his '86 Donruss, he's got a big cheesy grin on his face, and it's glaring that he's got some dental work that needs to be done. Stan the Man. Put those hands together, Stan. You're never going to be a 330 lifetime hitter, but that stance. Atlee Hammaker, Grand Slam. Gave up a Grand Slam in the All-Star Game in 1983 to Fred Lynn. I still think that's the only Grand Slam in All-Star Game history. Keith Hernandez, always funny on Seinfeld. Gary Thurman, I don't know, does he have an issue with his eyes? I don't know. He always looked like he was spaced out. Vince Coleman, trying to bunt for a base hit and then still second and third. Gino Petrelograph. Mickey Tindleton with doing something that's completely illegal now in major leagues, having a wad of chewing tobacco the size of a softball there. Can't do that anymore. Give my Stan the Man puzzle there. Ken Oberkfell. El Presidente. Lee Smith. Terry Steinbach. Ron Darling, Diamond King. George Brett. I don't have that one. Hall of Famer, one of my favorite players from the '80s. Kevin Mitchell, year before his MVP season. No, 2 years before. This would have been the 87 season. Yeah, he was MVP in 89 with the Giants when he hit 47 home runs. Andy Van Slyke. All right, we'll do one more pack here, and then we'll call it. We'll see if I get a Robbie Alomar or Tom Glavine rookie here. Focus. There we go. Charlie Lee Brandt. There, McGuire. MVP card. That's pretty cool. Eric Davis. Another one of my favorite players from the 80s, even though he only played about 120 games a year because he was brittle like wet cardboard. Bobby Witt. His son, Bobby Witt Jr., is one of the highest rated draft prospects. I think he's a top 10 prospect right now. I don't know where from, but I just saw that on MLB Network the other day. Gary Carter, another Hall of Famer. Jerry Don Gleaton. Julio Franco, who still played another like 20 years after this card came out. All right. Just for shits and gigs, we'll do 2 more packs here. Devo White, Diamond King, whipping it. Greg Walker. Whoop. Mike Dunn. Kirby Puckett, MVP card. Pretty cool. That is number 15. That's the start of the supposedly shorter prints. Tony Phillips, rest in peace. Ron Hassey tried to bunt. No way he's trying to bunt for a base hit. That guy was slower than molasses. Roberto Kelly rocking the Jerry Curl. All right, we'll do one more pack, and then we'll sign off here on my Super Junk Wax 1988 box here. Open the rest of those off camera. Hopefully I'll pull a Robbie Alomar. Kenny Maldonado, one of my favorite Giants from back in the day. When the Cardinals and Giants played in, I believe it was the 88 season, they got into a scrum. Will Clark slid into Jose Oquendo. They got into a big scrum. Ozzie Smith started punching Will Clark in the back of the head. Kenny Maldonado, who I believe was on first base, ran all the way, jumped into the scrum, and landed a nice right hand on Ozzie Smith's face. One of my favorite moments from way back in my youth. Big Daddy Rick Russell. MVP Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer. Number 3, Carl Nichols. I don't remember that guy. That's probably his only card. Tim Wallach. Another Tim Raines, Diamond King. Tony Gwynn, another Hall of Famer there. Bob Dernier, Jose Guzman, and Roger McDowell. All right, we're going to sign off. I got a 12-minute video. Nobody wants to watch any more of this crap anyway. But there was my partial box of 1988 Donruss, the Lord and King of Junk Wax. Let me know what you think in the comments, or if you have any funny stories about 1988 Donruss popping up in weird spots. They probably had these in vending machines at, laundromats all around the United States as well. But thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.